I absolutely loved teaching, and I absolutely love teaching people how our government works. So this is a dream job for me in these later years, is to be able to infuse other people with that same sense of responsibility and duty and say, hey, we've got this chance to exercise who we are and what we want in terms of leadership. Well, I'm currently in a role called the Assistant Returning Officer, which I absolutely love. And it's been a progression over time. Probably 6 elections ago, I began as a registration officer. But over the years, I've done everything from training all of the election workers in Campbell River to currently being an assistant returning officer, which means I work closely with the returning officer, and we do a lot of the background logistics, the preparation, the finding the office spaces, the finding your staff, the training of the staff, the checking with all of our potential polling places. A lot of work that people don't realize when they come in to cast a ballot has already happened, and we've sometimes been months and weeks in the process of getting to where we are.
We'll vote.
I love to see people come in to work at the election who really have a moral compass and say, you know what, I'm privileged to be a Canadian, I'm privileged to be a BC resident, because what it means is they want to see democracy work. And I've always said that unless we are Indigenous to this territory, to this country, we have to thank someone, an ancestor who had the courage and the foresight to bring us to this part of the world. And now we get to benefit from access to clean water, to health care, to education, and to opportunity. So we need to be caretakers of that. We need to recognize that democracy doesn't happen. It happens when we exercise our vote for the people who are going to be entrusted with the care and the leadership of our country or our province. You know, one of the greatest things I think we want to do when we are setting up for an election is make sure that every worker, every person who's serving in that electoral system on that given day is making people feel welcome and valued because they're coming in, they're taking time to be there. And what I love about a sense of community in a place like Campbell River, where I've done much of my election work, is I get to see people. People come together as a community. They see each other. There's a lot of storytelling that gets swapped and reconnection that gets swapped. But what's really important is that when that person walks out, they're feeling acknowledged and valued. I love it when new voters, first-time voters come in to cast a ballot. In fact, in many of our polling places, we do a little bit of a celebration and a cheer, first-time voter, because that's where we think we might be imprinting something positive that will last for years.